Can't get a word in edgeways here. It's London Fashion Week, so they're all talking hemlines and goodness knows what here. But Lucy Cotter, entertainment correspondent, has been down there and seen it. And how influential, how important is London Fashion Week?
Well, very influential, and they've had one of the best weeks they've ever had in terms of press and also buyers. They've had more American department store buyers than ever before, which is very important for the British designers because that's one of their key markets. You've had about 200 designers showing, including Tom Ford. It's the first time he's been here. And also, I think we've got some shots of the Burberry fashion show, which is always the glitziest and the most glamorous and really pulls in the stars. You had Sienna Miller, Samantha Cameron, Kanye West, Anna Wintour, and also Mario Testino, the famous fashion photographer. And we've been speaking to him, and he's been saying that London is a fashion capital, and it really is standing up against the other fashion capitals of the world. He says Britain is where it is at the moment.
The truth is that all the ideas come out of here. Before, they used to be picked up by every other designer from around the world, diluted and communicated to the world, and other people were making all the money. And maybe now it's becoming a lot more important. I think that Burberry, in a way, bringing their shows back to England has been very important because they've managed to, bring the attention back here that England isn't only a hub of ideas, but it's also a business, and there's an industry working and people are making it happen.
Well, I'm a bit of a fashion guru myself. I advise all these Sky lady presenters as to what to wear in the morning.
That's not a joke either, is it?
Yeah, that's why we're clashing today.
But I'm looking at this Burberry one, and I'm guessing, ladies, that there's not much that rings your bell there.
No, it's hideous.
No, but you say that now, but actually by the time it is the spring-summer 2012 collection, by the time it comes around, I'm sure we'll all be loving it, really.
No, we won't.
It's always that. Also, Jackie won't, I will.
Andy Murray looks completely bored.
But he always
What's
looks
he doing
completely
there
bored,
anyway?
Jackie. How do you tell the difference?
His girlfriend, I think, likes fashion, Kim. She looks nice. I bet she's in Burberry. I like her coat.
It could look
Oh,
different.
see, there you go.
By the time it filters down to the high street anyway, it might have
Yeah.
sort of changed in its look, but that whole ankle boot kind of dress and skirt thing, I'm not sure about personally.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're saying it's knee-high boots with long dresses this coming
Well, I think the
year,
ankle
so
boot you're referring
You're
to
in
is
the
Pippa
know.
Middleton, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see Pippa Middleton. Oh, there's the time. That won't be her, but that's there's
Yeah,
her.
Pippa Middleton
And
was
we're going to get a look at her ankles here. We're normally used to looking at her backside. But
She's going
it's
for
all
the
right.
ankle
No,
boot
I'm
dress,
sorry.
though.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't look right.
It
No.
doesn't, but she was at the Alice Temperley show. She's
But then
worn
who's
Alice
looking at her
Temperley
ankles?
before.
That's the thing.
Well, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. But Pippa Middleton was at London Fashion Week, but Kate wasn't at London Fashion Week. But the point is that Kate is so influential in British fashion at the moment. I think we've got some pictures of her engagement where she wore a blue Isa dress. There'll be lots of flashes on this. But when she wore this, that dress sold out in hours.
Yeah.
And it also boosted the brand Isa by about 45%. And obviously when she wore Alexander McQueen to her wedding, it was priceless PR around the world.
But you say that. Did I not read last week that American buyers of their big stores say that she doesn't cause any ripple there? They think she's a trend follower rather than a trend setter.
Yes, a big American fashionista last week said that Kate Middleton is someone you wouldn't look twice at in the street. And there's
What,
quite
is
a
he
big
blind?
Well, exactly. I don't know who he sees on the street, but I certainly don't see people like her. But there has been a debate as to whether she's a style icon or just a style follower.
OK, well, let's ask our ordinary housewives assembled beside you there. Charlotte, first of all, a follower or a leader?
Well, I think she's kind of trying to carve her own niche, and I think she's bringing together quite well the whole high street thing and just representing for everyday people.
So you like it? You like
the way
it?
to,
She
the
would
way to
influence
be
you?
styled. So yeah, I think
Charlotte likes it so much, she went out and bought that engagement dress. What colour did you get it in? She did. She did.
I was wearing it yesterday in the peacock green.
Yeah, that's it. That's the same
I've
one.
got to say that she is a style icon, because if you look at someone like Cheryl Cole, now she's changed her style because she's been dressed to be that way, whereas Kate Middleton has always stuck to her own style, and therefore I see her as a style icon, really.
Do you think someone like Cheryl Cole's more a style victim?
Yeah,
Yeah?
before and after.
Yeah.
I like the fact she wears quite a lot of high street clothes. That's what I
Yes,
like about
exactly.
her.
She wears high street and high-end designers. And
She
one
mixes it really well.
very big economist has said that she's going to be worth about 15 billion to the high street and British designers by something like 2014. So her influence and the effect that she's having on Britain in terms of fashion is very influential.
And she's always in the American papers, well, the New York papers. She definitely was in all the time, and people talk about her all the time, and she's on TV all the time. So I don't know what that fashion writer was talking about.
Exactly.
And it's the same as Samantha Cameron. Sorry, Samantha Cameron and also Michelle Obama. What they wear, people watch, comment on, and then go and buy. So.
Yeah, well, that's what Charlotte said. It'll all be diluted by the time it gets to the high street, and you'll all be wearing it by Christmas.
And you should be wearing a Burberry jacket sometime soon, because Kate Middleton, when she visited Northern Ireland, she was wearing a Burberry jacket.
Very good. Okay.
I'd like to see him in ankle boots. That would be hilarious.